There is something that finally just happened for Shiba Inu. And guys, historically, this has led SHIB to do some incredible things. In fact, the last two times this has happened, this has led SHIB to surge both 70% and 450%. Are we about to see that again? I want to talk about that in this video with you guys. Do also want to talk about an update from the SHIB ecosystem dev team. Haven't talked about this in a while, but there is actually a migration going on that people need to be aware of. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell, it's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. Now, it's still pretty early on in the day, and we're kind of going through these fits in the market. We're seeing little, ups and downs, and we're not really making much in terms of discernible moves yet. And the reason why is, again, we talked about obviously those compression zones. Right now, we're waiting for what is going to be the first buck to drop. Are we going to see some selling pressure push us into, long leverage liquidations, or are we going to see some entities buy and send us shooting through the roof? That's the big question. Now, I'm not saying that today we're, going to go on this mega massive surge or anything like that, but SHIB did have something take place that has not happened for a while now, but this has some huge historic relevance. And what it is actually Shiba Inu's golden cross. Now, this is actually on the SMA. And what we saw was our 50-day moving average cross our 200-day moving average. And this took place, I believe, yesterday. This is our first confirmation of it. And guys, this is a very, very big deal. When we look back at Shiba Inu history, this has only happened 3 times historically speaking. Once in the bear market cycle, 2 in our bull market cycle. You guys can see the most recent one actually took place back here in the early part of November. Shiba Inu actually surged about 70% from that moment. It was a big burst of excitement. Obviously, SHIB had been going through these kind of steps to the upside like we were talking about. And what we were seeing at the time was good fundamentals, accumulation by whales, people being resilient and having conviction. And we're seeing a lot of those similar things taking place right now. Rewind even further, and you guys can see that this actually took place for the first time, or not the first time, but the second most recent time, all the way back in November of 2023. And from that moment, that was actually when Shiba Inu ran all the way up to 450% from those current prices. Now, this obviously took a period of time. That, for example, that cross took place all the way in November of 2023. And obviously, we didn't have the big extension on that surge until March of 2023. So understand, I'm not saying that this is going to, impact price immediately right now, anything like that. And actually, at the time of filming this video, we just got a little bit of a surge across the crypto market. So I'll have to look and see what that news is. But this is a pretty darn big deal. If you want to look back even further, there was one that took place all the way back in February of 2023. Didn't really materialize too much because, lo and behold, we were still in a bear market cycle. All right. Now, that being said, update from the SHIB ecosystem dev team. Apparently, there is a leash v2 migration that is currently going on. They have issued a warning on this. They said, safety notice, be careful of scammers pretending to offer leash v2 early or promising shortcuts. The migration will only happen through the official channels announced on whatever that link is. There's no special airdrops, pre-sales, or secret links. So this is a burn to claim process. So apparently there was a problem that was identified in the code left by the first developer, and this was causing a supply issue. So this new version will have a fixed supply that no new tokens can in fact be created. So make sure you guys pay attention to official channels for that if you guys are leash holders. I currently don't own leash. The only thing from the SHIB ecosystem that I still have is actually my bone tokens. Obviously I have Shiba Inu as well, but definitely pay attention to that. But, we're, again, I keep saying we're in a great spot in the crypto market. We're in a great spot in the crypto market, and we are. We're getting a lot of these crosses taking place across the crypto space. We've seen an altcoin golden cross take place. Confidence in the market still remains high. BTC dominance continues to drop, right? And basically the big thing that we're now waiting for is this final confirmation where we're having USDT dominance just absolutely crater down to these levels that we haven't seen since all the way back here in January. That would be a huge sign for the market. And if you haven't noticed, many assets are doing a little bit better than they were just several weeks ago. So we'll see what happens here. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I appreciate you as always. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think SHIB is going to again surge 70%, 450%, even higher potentially? But have a great day. Show your love. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.